It's fine. It was just us chatting. Sorry.
I want to make sure she's saying it right.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. If you would like to comment on the side, I can see your comments. So if you're joining me this morning, feel free to say hello. I'd like to say good morning myself and just gonna get started. So again, a chair with 4 legs is best, better than with wheels. And if arms are on your chair, like a dining chair, that's acceptable and good. Just want the stability of the legs to be good and some back support. Just go ahead and find your seat, find your chair, and we'll get started here. Again, I'm so grateful to be able to have this platform to teach from and to be able to connect with you, even though you may be far away. We're here for you and with you, feeling all the feels. And I found that socks are a good thing, right? So I'm going to put my socks on, and kind of reminds me of Mr. Rogers a little bit when he's changing his clothing, his shoes, and his socks, and just a good way to break up the seriousness of what's going on and the seriousness of our new reality here. So if you have shoes on, that's completely fine. You can do all of this class today with shoes on. Go ahead and find your feet to the floor. So if you need to scoot forward on your chair a little bit to get your feet flat on the floor. So we don't want the heels lifted, we want the heels down. The hands, let them drop to your thighs or your knees. And if you can, sit up nice and tall through your spine. So peel your back away from the back of the chair, please. And we're just gonna feel into the body just a little bit. I would like to just dispel one myth about yoga, and that is range of motion. There's many people, including a lot of people in my family, that would say, I can't do yoga because I'm not flexible. And this yoga you can do, anyone can do this. And I would like to dispel that idea of range of motion is what yoga is about. It's not. And as I was driving down today, I came up with this idea that it's not about range of motion, but rather the range of our emotions. And during this time, we're probably feeling a grand sense of emotions ranging from uncertainty, even scared, it's okay. And we can come into moments of joy and happiness in just the little things, such as sitting down with our family to have a meal, or connecting via FaceTime or Skype or any of these platforms that allow us to be among our loved ones and be able to see them and connect with them on a deeper level. All right, let's just go ahead and sit up nice and tall here and close the eyes. Allowing our shoulders to drop down and away from our ears. And just softening the eyes. If it's uncomfortable to close the eyes completely, just gaze down at the floor. Tune into your feet and feel them connected to the floor. And then gradually bring your awareness up the body to the shins, the knees. Feel the hands connected to your body somewhere. And keep drawing your awareness up to the thighs, the hips, the belly. And feel that your back muscles are nice and engaged, so you're using them, right, to sit up tall, but not straining, right? Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw and the face. And a few deep breaths together here. Exhaling all the air to the very bottom, press the air out. And deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go, soften the face, ha, ha. 2 more like this, deep full breath in, filling the lungs completely. And emptying the lungs completely, ha. A little sound is good. 1 more, inhale, breathe it in. And allow for a sigh or some sound, ha. Helps the nervous system. Good. Now, you can keep the eyes closed for these next subtle movements, just drawing the heart forward as you take a breath in. So expanding across your chest and collarbones. And as you exhale, rounding the back, draw the chin in. Good. A few more. Inhale, lift and open your heart. You can open the eyes if you wish. Exhale, feel your spine move and round. Good. Again, inhale, lift and open. Exhale, round and scoop, and just feel the length of your breath with the movement. Trying to lengthen, inhale, and lengthen, exhale. Just let it all go here, ha. Good, now roll up nice and easy, nice and slow. And reclose the eyes if they opened and bring your hands to your heart center. Feel that the thumbs are connected to your chest or your sternum. We're centered. We're even through right foot, left foot. We're even through the thighs and feeling both sits bones. You can kind of even lean the shoulders back a bit to feel a little bit more pressure into your seat. And here we just acknowledge those range of emotions that we feel. And our yoga practice is meant to unite the mind, body, and spirit. And that's it. Nothing more. I mean, there is so much more at play. But for today, just keep it simple and keep it easy. It's just about processing these emotions, connecting our mind to our body, and being okay with whatever comes up. Finding our center. The breath is an excellent tool to do this. We feel evenly through both right and left lung as we breathe and expand our awareness, expand our ribs. Good, and if you would like to set an intention for your practice this morning, or dedicate your practice to someone out there that needs some extra energy, some good, nourishing prayers, well wishes, strength, courage. Bring that all into the heart space and between those palms. Good, now lift your thumbs now to the third eye center of your forehead. Take a deep, full breath in once they arrive. And a deep, full breath out, let it go. Bring that intention to the mind's eye here. And let your hands just float away from your forehead. Breathe the eyes open, nice and easy. Blink them a couple times. Interlace your fingers, please, in front of your face and pull your elbows together. And we'll begin with our wrists. And again, so this is all the ranges of motion in this sweet joint right here. Our hands are tools that allow us to do so many things. Reverse directions, right? But whatever you feel here, whatever fluid motions you can bring into the wrists. Good. Now pull your hands into your heart space. Take a big breath in, kind of lift that heart to thumb. Exhale, press the palms away, round your back, drop your chin to chest. Good. If you can, just start to lift the arms up nice and easy, nice and slow overhead. Bend your elbows out to the side and inhale, reach up, stretch up. Just good morning body. Maybe just a little gentle side to side as you can just press the palms away over to left and over to right. Good. Come back to center nice and easy and just spread the arms nice and wide. Good. Now bring the arms parallel to the earth here and flip the palms towards the screen, thumbs up towards the sky. Just open up the palms as wide as you can. Open up the fingers. Pull the palms away from each other, from the front body towards you. Feel your shoulder blades kind of squeeze together. Take a breath here. Exhale, pull the palms together, round your back. Good, 3 more like this. Inhale, open up your arms, stretch and reach. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, reach and stretch. And exhale, pull the palms together. 1 more like this, open up. Feel that chest and collarbones and bring it all back together. Slide those palms into your heart once again and open your hands like a book. Fold the backs of hands and roll out your wrists here. Hopefully this class and the other offerings that we have streaming live from Karma Yoga Center here in Denver have brought some sense of stability and some sense of normalcy into your life. If our schedule is off, we can tend to be a little scattered. So just coming onto our mat or coming into this space, into our seat, right, can create a lot of energetic stability of just coming inward and coming to that calm center. Good. Open your hands, please, towards the floor, right? And backs of hands, and roll out these wrists. This is so good for our mind and reversing the direction. Good, and then just let the hands come back down to the knees. Slide them up to the tops of your thighs, and then just try to lengthen through your spine. So it's okay to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and we're trying to get some space between the vertebra. So lifting through the crown of the head. Take a big breath in, let those shoulders come up, 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 and exhale, draw them back and down. Good, a couple more big giant shoulder rolls here. Lifting up, back, and let them come down. Good. Couple more. Ooh. All right, let's work into just gentle neck rolls here. You can flip the palms up towards the sky as the backs of hands rest onto the thighs. And just turn your head to right shoulder. Maybe just look over your right shoulder. And gently come through center and turn your chin over left shoulder. And 1 more. Over here to the right. Stretch. And to the left. Stretch. Good. From here, just take chin and nose up towards the sky and over to your right shoulder. And then back up like a rainbow or an arc. Back to left. Good. 1 more. Up and over. Good. And then bring your chin and nose back to center. Chin is nice and level to the earth. Let your left hand fall off the side of your chair or bring it to the arm of the chair. That would work too. And just let right ear drop towards right shoulder. Breathe into the side of the neck, and a little bit of movement might feel nice here, like chin towards that shoulder or away. And if there's a sweet spot where you want to hang out and just relax and breathe, take a moment to stretch your neck. Good, and then just roll your chin down towards your chest and pause here, flip that left palm back up towards the sky, back of hand to thigh, and close the eyes here and just let your shoulders drop down and away. Chin drops towards the chest, and again, you can do little movements here across the collarbones, just drawing that sweet line. Go as slow as you choose. And then come to center and lift your head through center. Drop your right arm off to the side or set it on the arm of chair. Sit up nice and tall and let your left ear drop towards left shoulder. Just letting that arm maybe dangle, just relax through fingertips and palm. And then if you need some movement here, that is okay. Just take it slow. Slowly drawing the chin maybe towards the shoulder and away. And again, if there's any sweet spot where you just like to hold and breathe, feel into that sensation. Good, and then gently and slowly draw the chin towards the chest. Draw the right hand back to the top of the thigh, palm faces up, and lift your head, please. All right, just one time. Lift your chin up towards the ceiling just a little bit and open up your mouth. Really stretch your jaw. Good, close up the mouth, come back to center and just wiggle the bottom jaw away from the top jaw, side to side, right? And then again, lift the chin and open up your mouth, stretch your jaw, stretch your face. And come back to neutral with the neck. Awesome. Let's take the arms nice and wide and reach up, stretch up to the sky. Take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Nice and easy and slow. Interlace those fingers. Take a big breath in. Again, exhale, press the palms away, round your back, drop your chin. Good. Inhale, reach up, stretch up to the sky. Exhale, open up your arms and just bring them parallel. Right palm faces down, left palm faces up towards the sky. Now, take this right shoulder and just start to reach it kind of forward, right? And the palm will flip back towards the back wall. And nothing really happens with the left arm. And then when we switch, the left shoulder comes forward. You're flipping that palm back. Good. Be the best you can. And just feel that the shoulders is the predominant joint here that's just moving forward. Rotation. Protracting that shoulder forward and forward. Good. And I'm exaggerating, right, for your sake. But do the best you can. Just feel the shoulders. Good. A couple more. Good. Now we're just going to go a little bit of side to side. So as the palm faces up towards the sky, you're reaching in that direction, and then flip the palm opposite and reach. So a little more ribs here, like kind of sliding from sit bone to sit bone as you reach side to side. Feeling some warmth, I am too, hopefully. Good. Let's move this energy that we're creating in our shoulders and move it to our heart space here. So bring your palms once again more in front of the face and elbows together. Good. Kind of press those elbows strong. So now you're feeling the backs of your shoulders here. Now bring your hands into your heart, elbows wide, forearms nice and level to the earth. And as you press your palms together, you're pressing kind of hard, right? My hands are not to my heart, they're kind of away. And just press and feel underneath those lattice muscles along the ribs and also the chest. Good. One more breath here. Awesome. All right, let's take arms wide and take a big giant breath in. Exhale, pull those elbows together. Good. Now open up the front of your heart, open up your collarbones, take a breath in, lift your chin, a little more exaggerated. Exhale, cow, cat the back. Good. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat the back. Let's go one more here. Big breath in, nourishing all that heart space, and exhale, bring it into center. Good. Let your hands come down and roll up, rise up nice and easy through the spine, the crown of the head. All right, let's move into the legs. You can scooch back and let your heels lift. That's okay. And if you need the support of the chair here, take that. And we'll start with right leg first. So just extending your right leg forward. Point your toes up towards the sky. Okay. And then point your toes away from the body. Stretch. Good. A couple more. Flexing and pointing. And flexing and pointing. Good. Roll out that ankle joint. Each direction. Give it a spin. Good. Now bring your knee into your chest and interlace your fingers either to the outside of that shin or the underneath for the hamstring. Wherever you are, just feel that the back is nice and long once again. So breathe in and squeeze that knee in. Good. Exhale, stay. One more. Breathe in and squeeze the knee in wherever you are. Good. Now hook your hands underneath the hamstring and start to straighten out the leg the best you can. Press through your heel and flex your toes up towards the sky. Feel your quad fire. Good. And bend the knee. Good. Pull the knee into the chest and we'll go one more. Extend your leg long, nice long spine so your back is strengthening. You're pressing through your heel and release down to the earth. Good. Unhook the fingers and give them a little wiggle, a little shake. And other side. Extend your left leg long. Press through your heel, toes up towards the sky, and point your toe. Good. Flexion, stretch your calf, and point. Stretch the top of the foot. Flexion. Good. Good. And work it around, circle in each direction. Good. Now, bring that knee into the chest, and again, interlace the fingers either to the outside or underneath that hamstring. It's okay. Feel that both sits bones are pressing down to lift and extend through your spine. And give it a good squeeze and a big breath in. Stay for exhale. A little bit of compression is good. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now take the hands to the back of the hamstring. It's like a hammock, right? So straighten the leg as best you can. Press through that heel. Feel that your quad is firing. So strong leg here. Best you can. Breath in. And as you exhale, pull the knee in. And one more. Inhale. Come on back to this leg coming forward. Wah. And exhale, release. Good. All right, let's work a little bit into hip flexor, but also sit up nice and tall. So I'm always going to encourage you to use your back muscles for our posture, right? If we don't use it, then they go away. So just keep peeling the back away from the chair and use low back and even upper back muscles. Hands to the hips for this one, and bring your right foot out wide and then back in. Good. Out wide and back in, and a few more. Out wide and back in. Just feel your hip, right hip, very isolated. and good. One more. Come back to center and go to the other side. I'm going to scooch forward just a little bit and go wide and in. So feel just the smoothness of the hip socket as you bring the leg wide and bring it back. Super simple. Right. And back. And two more. Wide and back and wide. Awesome. All right, come back to center, and if you can, bring your feet to the floor, and we're just gonna give them a little pat. Bring some energy through the feet, up into the legs. Good. Good. All right, let's stand up from our chair and walk to the back. Now, I'm gonna turn this way today, and just gonna move the screen slightly. Hi. All right, here we go. That's better. All right, so take your hands to the back of the chair, please, and coming into Tadasana, feet. So all 10 toes point forward, and we want them to be pretty even, like big toe and big toe are pretty even to each other. And our hips are stacked right over our heels and our feet. Now just take a little tiny bend in both knees for me. Pull your belly in nice and strong. Feel that you're as tall as you can possibly be. And then it's okay to kind of straighten into those legs. Find your gaze straight out in front of you and your chin is level. Now, if you can, just let one hand come off to the side and the other. And if your hands are still on the chair, stay and take a couple breaths in this Tadasana pose. From our heels all the way up through the strength of our legs, we're lifting the crown of the head and just feeling the breath for a moment. Feel the breath come in through the nose, down into the belly, and back out again. One more. Very good. Now bring your hands back to the top of the chair and start to lean a little bit forward. So the hips might come towards the chair and feel that you're pressing into the balls of your feet and all 10 toes down. You can do this with shoes on. Now you're evenly pressing and you're lifting, the heels are just buoyant. Good. And then press yourself back and lift all 10 toes. So you're activating all the muscles of the feet and the shins and the calves. And then again, set the toes down, spread them wide, and press into the balls of the feet, press into the toes. And send yourself back. Balance, right? It's checking out the feet today and lift the toes. So feel your arches, feel that your feet are getting strengthened by doing this. And one more time, lean forward, spread those toes out wide, press them into the floor, strengthen, and hover over those heels, lift all 10 toes. Good. Keep the toes lifted and just a little baby bend in those knees. Set all 10 toes down and stand up nice and tall. Take a breath in. Good. Let's take the feet nice and wide, wider than shoulder width or just about shoulder width apart. Wider than shoulder width, you're going to get a little more activation of the inner thigh, which is really important to stretch out that part of your body. Now just start to bend into your right knee and straighten into your left. And switch it out. Bend into your left knee, straighten into your right. Hopefully you feel a little gentle stretch to the inner thigh. And other side. And other side. Good. And come back to center. From here, let's go toes out, heels in. So just step one heel in and then the other. And then bend into those knees. Try to keep your back nice and long here and your gaze straight forward. So all we're doing is just opening up those inner thighs and squatting the hips down just a little bit to feel a stretch and some strengthening here, both. Good. See if you can go a little bit lower, drop the hips down a little bit, and then stand up nice and tall. Good. Let's try one more set. And if we can, we're going to try to balance. So start to bend those knees out wide, inner thighs, I know. And then maybe lift one hand. You can out to the side, like you're holding something. Try both, or try the other side. Good. Breathe. Good. Release the hands and straighten out the legs. Nice and easy here. Turn your toes in, but stay wide with your feet. Drop your left hand to your left side body and reach and stretch your right arm up to the sky. If you need, you can have left hand to the chair. Feel some length through your right ribs here. Really press from right foot all the way up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, reach on over your head. Side body stretch. Good. And rise up nice and easy. Let this hand come down alongside body. Just check it out for a moment. Either bring right hand to the top of the chair or leave it at your thigh. Reach and lift your left arm up to the sky. Now, feel that you're reaching that shoulder up towards the ear. Reach, reach, reach. Lengthening side body here through the ribs. From that foot, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, just draw the hand over and stretch side body. Good. Inhale, rise up nice and easy. And bring this arm down alongside body. Awesome. All right, step your feet back into Tadasana feet for me. And we're going to work into a tiny bit of balance here. But first, I want you to just lift all heels from the earth and press down into the balls of the feet. Stand up as tall as you can. Take a big breath in. Let the shoulders relax down the back. And as you exhale, lower your heels down. One more like this. Inhale, lift your heels. Stand up as tall as you can. Breathe in. And lower the heels. Exhale. All right, shake it out. If you need to shake out the fingers and lift one heel and then the other, just kind of let it go. Back to our tree pose. So you can turn your body if you would like towards the camera or towards the screen, I'm sorry. But bring your right hand to this chair or left. We're gonna do both sides, so it doesn't matter. Now, lean a little bit more into your right foot and lift your left heel and bring that heel to the inside of the ankle here. Okay, so the knee goes wide. And then bring your left hand to your heart. Good. Now, stand up as tall as you can through right leg. So we're not sinking into that hip, kind of leaning. We're standing up, right? Press down into that ball of left foot, into the floor to give you more length. Then take your gaze somewhere above the screen that is not moving. And if you would like, you can open your arms nice and wide, or even just left arm. Take a breath in, open up that chest, and you can even reach up towards the sky if you would like. Growing our branches and bringing in some light, some nourishment. One more breath in. And release the arm back to the heart. Release the knee forward and lower the heel. Other side. You can switch your chair around or simply take the other hand to the chair. I'll do it this way. This works good for me. You can see a side view. I have left hand to the chair and I'm shifting my weight over left foot, bringing my right heel to the inside of the ankle, and the knee goes wide. Now, bring your right hand to your heart and settle into this idea of really standing up tall and lengthening through left foot, through crown of head. Now press down into right ball of foot to get that activation, right? And more length. So our roots are growing into the earth. Now reach your right arm long away from your body maybe, and maybe up towards the sky. Find your gaze at one spot that's not moving. And just reaching up into the heavens, reaching for that light, and bringing it back into our being. One more breath in. And you can bring that arm back to down, hand to the heart. Bring your right knee forward and lower the heel. If you would like, you can shake it out, just let it go. All right, take both hands to the chair, please, and step your feet hip-width distance apart. Step your left foot straight back, and your right knee has a bend in it. I want you to just stretch that back calf, and pull your right hip back a little bit, press through that right heel, and stretch through your hip flexor, the left front of hip, please. This one is really good for if we're sitting in a chair a lot, right? This gets tight right here. So from here, press into your right foot even more, and reach your left arm, opposite arm, up towards the sky. And if you would like, you can take a gentle side body stretch, getting a little more into the psoas and the deeper muscles of the body. And remember, this is not about range of motion. It's about the range of emotion, processing emotion. Come on back to center and release the hand down. Step forward, please. Tadasana feet. Stand up nice and tall. Everything's even. Just sense if there's any difference between left and right. And step your right foot back for a lunge here. Now, the back heel can be slightly lifted or lowered down. Feel a stretch to the back of your leg first. And then activate through that left heel. Press the left heel down. And feel the stretch now move into the right hip flexor, this front of your right hip. You can pull this left hip back a little bit. Breathe in to any sensation you feel, any emotion that comes up. And then reaching right arm up to the sky, and maybe if you would like a little bit of a side stretch. And a couple breaths, just feeling into this. It's okay if that back heel lifts a little and we get into other muscles of the body. Good, and then release the hand down and hold on to that chair, step forward please, Tadasana feet. Good. All right, let's just do a little bit more into the shoulders. Please just start to roll those shoulders up, back, and down. And then bring them back up and forward, opposite direction. Just feels good. Good. All right, friends, let's come back onto our seat, onto our chair, and let's see if we can get into a little bit of a forward fold today. So it may not be very easy, but that's okay. We can go the best we can. Now, I want you to bring your feet hip-width distance apart and your feet flat to the floor. Okay? Now, slide your hands down to your knees. Okay? So sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just start to fold forward. And maybe, if you can, set your forearms onto your knees. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. And keep your gaze down at the floor, maybe right between your feet. So you're lengthening the back of your neck or just in front of your feet. Breathe. Feel the breath go along the back ribs as it comes into the body. And feel the heaviness drop away on exhale. Good. One more like this. Long spine, long breath in, a long backside. Exhale, let some heaviness drop down, down, down through the feet into the floor. Good. Now, if you want to go a bit deeper, you can tuck the chin in towards the chest. If your neck is healthy and it can handle it, you can just let the head be heavy and fall. And maybe let the elbows slip a little bit off of the knees. Round your back. It's okay to round here. And again, I want all the breath to be felt across the back, ribs, maybe the low back, like the lumbar spine or low spine is getting more space. Just let there be space. Good. And then slowly let the arms fall between the legs and just roll up nice and easy, nice and slow. Take your time. All right. Now, let's find a nice seat here. If you love having your feet to the floor and you are really comfortable right where you are, please stay. If you need some support for your back, you can take your seat and scooch back into your chair and lean into the back of your chair. That's okay. Wherever you feel the most relaxed for the next few moments of just going inward. So, processing these emotions is our goal for this week, for me, and hopefully for some of us that are experiencing some shifts and some changes that are maybe thought to be temporary, but are feeling a bit more like they're not as temporary as we had originally thought. Lots of things have been canceled or postponed. And the idea of pushing these emotions down or just not granting them the full expression that they deserve, I think is not going to allow us to move through this process with grace and ease. And being able to go inward, closing our eyes. So if you haven't already, just gently close your eyes. And again, our yoga practice is not about range of motion. If it's uncomfortable, that's okay. It's for everyone. It's uncomfortable for us all. And what that uncomfortable is, and that discomfort and that lack of ease is processing these emotions. If we were taught our entire lives just to be strong and to not express them, now is the time. It's okay, right? There's been an enormous amount of compassion being expressed because of the challenges, problem solving, shifting our perspective to be in a space of compassion, more understanding, more forgiveness, more acceptance. And it's never too late. There's always an opportunity to forgive someone. There's always an opportunity to be compassionate for their struggles and their challenges. And to find yourself being a helper, perhaps a guiding light, or perhaps just a support system for someone. All important. Our yoga practice is the yoking of the mind, the body, and the spirit. And the attainment or the attunement of yoga is processing these emotions. Perhaps shifting our beliefs and accepting change. I encourage all of us watching, and I encourage all of us watching to encourage others to process these emotions and talk about them. It's okay, even if you're talking to yourself, writing it on paper, or just talking to yourself, like, yeah, it's okay to feel uncertainty and disappointment, anger, sadness. And then there will be moments of joy again, of contentment, of connection. It's the great John Prine, our friend and beloved folk singer, sings many great songs, but he says, just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in is living. It's just a hard way to go. Just give me one thing. Just start to return to your breath here. Start to tune into the sensation of the breath. Deepening and nourishing all the cells of the body with the breath. Let your hands please come to your heart center. Om Shanti Om. Peace to each and every one of you watching, and those that are loving and supporting you through this. May we bow our chin in slightly towards our heart space to honor the light within, to acknowledge that we are all connected and that we are one. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me, and I will be teaching again chair yoga 10:45 on Friday, as long as we're told to do so, that we're maintaining this format and this structure of connecting with you. If you have any questions or anything comes up that you would like to chat about, there's always an opportunity to say something, and I can see what you're saying. There's a live chat option in the side. Again, thank you so much for joining me. A deep bow to each of you, and namaste.